The way somebody raised you, what somebody did to you is no longer an excuse to behave the way you do. And then your 2-year-old may or may not be in somebody's court saying, my mom was no good and my mom treated me bad and my mom put her friends before me. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So this whole thing about you missing your son's 3rd birthday and your sister's 13th birthday, that's all on you. Your choices, and it's not the fact that you had horrible parents. When does it become your choice?
This is the moment judges draw a hard line between trauma and responsibility. The court isn't denying her past. It's saying pain explains behavior. It doesn't excuse it. At some point, accountability becomes non-negotiable. And here's the real question for you watching. When does your past stop being an explanation and start becoming a choice?
When you're 30?
Today we're in Judge Boyd's courtroom and we've got an entitled teen who's blaming everyone else for her life choices except herself. She's standing there with a straight face, acting like she's the victim of society, not the architect of her own downfall. Mind you, she's also got a 2-year-old child and still finds time to commit burglary, because apparently motherhood and morals are optional. The audacity in this courtroom is almost impressive. You'd think with a baby at home, she'd be trying to set an example, not stack felonies like trading cards. It's a painful reminder of how accountability disappears when excuses show up. So what happens when the judge finally runs out of sympathy? Let's go ahead and dive in.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation? That's a 2nd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking several cases into consideration. There's to be restitution to Adam Chavez, Chavis, Linda Pena, Tristan Muros, Muros, Leah Ware, War, Linda Michelle Pena, Alfred Rodriguez, Jasmine Beaver, Jose Hernandez, Nellie, Nellie Hernandez, and you are to agree.
Let's pause here because this part matters. Deferred adjudication is basically a court saying, prove you can stay out of trouble and we won't grant you a felon. It's one of the biggest legal lifelines a defendant can get, but it's fragile. One bad move, one misreport, and the full sentence comes roaring back. Would you take this deal seriously? Or would you gamble like she did?
Deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There'd be a top evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution. Did you understand that was a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Proceeding with sentencing?
Your Honor, we have applied for deferred adjudication.
Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding that this is her first offense, albeit there were very many on that day. She has led a very, very rough life. Her parents were abusive. She has had a rough go of it. Doesn't excuse what she's done. She also has learned, sadly, the hard way of choosing better companions to spend her time with. I can say on her behalf, however, I've been in touch with her grandfather. She has a very good support system with him. I've been in constant touch with him, and he agrees that she needs to take some responsibility for this, but on the same note, too, he doesn't want this to ruin her life. Wants the opportunity for her to be able to go forward and hopefully put this behind her. She has a child, 2-year-old son, who's currently with the father, and she wants to be able to see her son again. She wants to be able to get a job, repay these victims, and move forward.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 18, Your Honor.
How far did you go in school?
I'm up to a junior, and I'm completing school in the jail.
All right, is Child Protective Services involved?
No, ma'am.
Any drug use?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Not currently, but marijuana,
And what else?
cocaine.
And what else?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. The person who has your 2-year-old, the father, how old is he?
21, Your Honor.
And who does he live with?
He lives with himself. He has his own house.
Okay. Take in consideration 2023 CR 3325, 3324, County Court Cause number 696143, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 695, 488, 696, 151. You'd agree that you committed this as a party with Stephen Potter Neely and Robert Alvarez. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow the recommendations of the TAP. 6 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and that includes your child. 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want intensive parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, then the 150 hours of community service hours will be satisfied. She's going to get her GED, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, field visits, 1 time per month until further notice, CPS compliance if applicable. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Ms. Frosto, at some point in your life, the way somebody raised you, what somebody did to you is no longer an excuse to behave the way you do.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you continue on the path that you continue on, if you continue hanging around with people who mean you no good, who are up to no good, what's going to end up happening is you're going to find yourself missing a majority of your 2-year-old's life. And then your 2-year-old may or may not be in somebody's court saying, my mom was no good, and my mom treated me bad, and my mom put her friends before me. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to have to do better. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Peter Calvarola for Ms. Foster, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Frosto?
Yes.
Counsel, did you, Ms. Frosto, it's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Aria Eden Frosto who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0168A for the offense of burglary habitation on May 1st, 2023 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 42 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Aria Eden Frosto, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the weeks of September 25th, October 2nd, October 9th, and October 16th, 2023, in violation of condition number 42.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And Your Honor, oh, sorry.
Do you waive?
Yes, ma'am. We waived the other violation alleged in the motion.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 42, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 42?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 42 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's not, Your Honor. The state is asking for a cap of 8 years in the prison, and I know the defense wants to ask for something else, Your Honor.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Respectfully, my client is requesting that she be reinstated on probation and subject to any programs that the court might deem appropriate. My client would also like to address the court if.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Aria Eden Frosto.
All right, what would you like to say?
I stand before you today to ask you to reinstate my probation and or give me a monitor to show you that I've matured since being 17. While being incarcerated, I have been working on my GED, I've also taken anger management courses, and I've had good behavior since being incarcerated and always try to behave myself even on the outside. For being only 19, I am very mature for my age, and I know I have a lot of potential. I also know my worth as a mother and a young woman. When it comes to being a hardworking, sophisticated woman, I plan on going to college when I am released, also to do is what I need to for probation. I have an interest in cosmetology and I'm pursuing that as my career. I have a 3-year-old son that needs me at my best version of myself and looks up to me. I have 2 younger sisters, 14 and 13, that also look up to me as well. Since being incarcerated, I missed my son's 3rd birthday and my sister's 13th birthdays. They mean the
Okay,
world to
let me stop you for a moment. So the main question for me is, why are you not reporting? This whole thing about you missing your son's 3rd birthday and your sister's 13th birthday, that's all on you. So why are you not reporting?
I had a very hard life growing up. I haven't had parents. I haven't known right from wrong most of my life.
So let me ask you this. When is it your choices and it's not the fact that you had horrible parents? When does it become your choice?
No,
When you're 30? And then it's no longer, you can say, well, I had a bad childhood. My parents were horrible. My parents didn't raise me.
I know you're not.
So when does it stop being your parents' problem or your parents' fault? When is it because you're making choices?
I've made very bad choices.
No, I mean, my question is, how old are you now?
19.
All right. So my question to you is, when is it, woe is me, my parents were horrible. When does it become, it's a choice you made?
Right now, you're.
All right. So here's my other question. Why are you not reporting?
I had no transportation and I was trying my best. And I called him multiple times telling him my circumstance. And that was my probation officer.
Let me ask you this. Were you eating food? You need to say yes or no.
Yes, Your Honor.
So did you have a job?
No, Your Honor.
So how were you supporting yourself?
As best as I could.
No, what does that mean? How were you eating and supporting yourself if you didn't have employment?
I had my mom, but not.
All right, so you had your mom, the same mom who's a horrible parent who didn't teach you right from wrong, correct?
I chose her as my mom. She adopted me, but they had already said I had warrants out.
So were you living with her?
Yes,
And where is your 3-year-old?
he's with me and his dad. Back and forth. I see him on the weekends.
All right. So this is what I'm looking at. When this plea bargain was done, there were many cases that were taken in consideration. Have you paid any of the restitution?
Yes, Your Honor. I paid it when I went to probation the first time. I was paying my probation fees were $80 a month, and my drug fees, and I never came out dirty.
I mean, I just don't understand. You're not reporting. I don't understand that. I know this is your second motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor. But
So,
I want
I
to
mean-
change that. I really do. I want to
There-
change that.
All right. So I'm sorry, but you're not a good candidate for probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, this is your second time you've been given chances. I don't think there's anything else that the court can do for you. I mean,
And this is where it all collapses. Words don't outweigh patterns. Judges hear emotional speeches every single day, but they sentence based on behavior, not promises. Second chances only work when someone actually changes. And the court just decided she didn't. 5 years isn't about revenge. It's the system saying, we tried mercy. Now comes consequence. Do you think the sentence was fair, or was it too late to save her?
I don't think she has any prior history that would exclude her from potentially a shock probation, but I'm going to find her guilty. And as previously stated, I'm finding violation of condition number 42 true. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'm going to sentence her to 5 years in the prison, give her credit for any time served. Probation, is there outstanding restitution?
I don't have any restitution.
Okay. All right. And I will tell you this, if we can go off the record, if you want me to consider shock probation, when you're at the prison, you had better be doing something to show me that you're making improvements and that you're internalizing the reason why you were sentenced. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you can 3 CR 0168B and 2023 CR 0304, State of Texas versus Stephen Potter Neely. All right, Mr. Potter, and each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Your Honor.
And cause number 2023 CR 0305, you're charged with the offense of theft, 30,000 to 150,000 of a vehicle. In 2023 CR 0304, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with the vehicle. Both of those causes are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And cause number 2023 CR 0168B, you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation force. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, I'm showing you what's entitled plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. All of the cases will run concurrent. There are several cases that are being taken in consideration, and you are to agree that you acted as a party with Robert Alvarez and Aria Frosto in cause number 2023 CR 0305 and 2023 CR 0168. You understand
Yes,
that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes,
State?
it is, Your
Are
Honor.
you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge, would ask away PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We can test the court following plea bargain.
And cause number 2023 0305, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 0168B, 2023 CR 0304. Take in consideration 2023 CR 0306, 0307, 0825, 0826. County Court cause numbers 96154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161. And you are to agree that you acted with a party or as a party with Robert Alvarez and Aria Frosto. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that cause number?
Not from defense, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. How old are you?
18 years old, ma'am.
All right, you're 18. You're starting out a horrible life of crime. You're going to have to make changes. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself living at the prison, living at the Bexar County Jail. If there's a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places for you that are free. You understand? All right, good luck to you.